Hi, ready for bar athlete? Hands on your hips. Let's start with a nice, beautiful march. Stand up tall, lift those knees high. Here's 8, 7, 4, and 3. Raise your arms overhead. Let's go. Shoulders down. 8, 7, 6. Pull it down. Let's go. Zip your pants up, shoulders down, long neck. Good. Push off those toes. Here's 7, 6, 3, 2. Let's rotate. Stand up. Lengthen through your spine to give yourself enough room to rotate side to side. Here's 4, 3, 2. Feet nice and wide. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Round and roll it up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Good. Bend your knees, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, roll it. All the way up one more time. Squat. Good, the weight is in your heels. Warming up through those ankles, hips. Here's 4. Here's 3, 2. Hold it low. Here it is. Hold low. Here's 8, 7, 6. Drop that tail down. 4, 3. Step tap, side to side. Step. Lift your chin up. Extend through those hips. Good. Arms out to the side. Rotate. 3, 2, 1. Drop to your mat, plank position. We are focusing here on rotations during this entire class. Left knee, right elbow. Step back, plank to down dog. Plank, cross, plank, down dog. I do not care how fast you move. I want you to try not to cheat, and I want you to take it at your pace, your level, modify when you need it. That means you drop to a knee when you need to, plank, cross, maybe it's just a tabletop the whole time. Good. Up and lift. Table. Take a breather and then stand up, grab your hand weight. Feet are slightly wider than your hips. You're going to do a nice deep squat, elbows to knees. Stand up tall, opposite elbow to knee. Lower, lift, stay square, and then you balance and rotate. Down, up. Beautiful. Slow does not mean easier. If you want to take it up a notch and hit that tempo, go for it. If you want to work on your balance, your instability, finding those stabilizer muscles, slow it down. Shh. Do not sink into that hip. What does that mean? Stand tall. Stay tall. Then you plant. Good. Hang on to your weight. Turn to the long edge of your mat. Your right foot leads. I want you to step your left foot back and drop into a lunge. And then you're going to reach that weight out at a diagonal to the right. Stand tap. Reverse lunge and then reach at that diagonal. Step it back. Once you feel like you have mastered your diagonal and maintained your posture, try to make that move a little more smooth. So rotate at that diagonal as you step that lunge back. Make sure that left hip stays square. Your booty is tight and there's no pinching in those knees, no sagging in your core.
So girl might pay that.
Shh. Make a hood go crazy. On the instack doing 180. She said, do
One more. Turn to the center of your room. You still need your weight. Alternating side to side lunges. And then you're just going to rotate side to side. Try to stay low in those legs. It's easier to do this upright. So maybe this is where you're here today. Maybe you don't have a weight at all. What I'm looking for is a beautiful length in your spine so that that rotation comes easily and it's supported by an active core and stable shoulders. Good. Bend those knees for a little bit more. Make sure your knees track over those middle toes. So even though you're rotating, that comes from the torso, not that knee joint. I saved the best for last. Forearm plank. And then we're just getting started there. Flex your right foot, lift and bend your right knee. Drop that foot over to the left. Come back. Lower it down. Bend left. Dip right. Zip up. Lower down. Bend. Drop. Press. Talk about a rotation. Good. Strong shoulders. Strong chest. Strong core. Obliques. Back body. If you need a break, take a dolphin in between. Come back down. Get to work. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your knees and inner thighs together. How did that feel? Good? Not so good? Stay here on your knees. We've got those crossover mountain climbers with a plank and a down dog. In between, here we go. Right, plank, dog, plank. Left. I do not care how fast you move. You're only moving as quick as you can with perfect posture. Up, hold, rotate. How are your hips? How's your core? Shoulders, chest. Woo! Keep it going. Things are flying. Take your break. Grab your hand weight. Excuse me, we're hitting the lower body next. Big squat. Opposite knee. Opposite elbow. Let's go. Shh. Try not to hike that hip up too much. That will throw you off balance, right? Hiking it up will just throw your momentum way off. Stay stacked. Shh. Get low. Stand up tall. Even though you're moving slow, you still want to explode through those heels, through the back of those legs, through your booty. Sit down, pull your belly in. Hang on to your weight. Left foot leads. Right foot is stepping back into a reverse lunge. Both knees are bent. Once you've figured out how to keep your hips square, then you can add that diagonal to the left. Here it is. Step it back. Then reach to the diagonal. Back forward. Once you feel good, try to make that nice and smooth. Make sure that right hip, your glutes, feel strong, steady, and stable enough to support a rotation, right? So you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch there. little bit more of a resistance there. So make sure you can do that all in one swing. If not, break it down. Take your break. Alternating side lunge hop with a little rotation. 15 seconds in between. 45 seconds on. Which for a move like this, good amount of time, right? When we get to those forearm planks with those heel drops, 45 seconds is a long time. But being able to hold stable, moving while isolating is a beautiful thing. That's what we need for daily life. Building endurance here. One leg is straight. One knee is bent. Belly and shoulders down. Big rotation. Awesome job. On those forearms. Option here, you can place your forearms on a chair. You can draw yourself up against a wall and feel some rotation through that side body. I want you to make sure you're pivoting your foot. You don't just plant and twist through that knee. Make sure your knee follows along. Bend, drop. Don't forget you can hit that dolphin pose for a breath of recovery. If you need it. Who is going to be shredded in their bathing suits? As long as I can stay away from the popcorn at night. Oh, it's true. We have cross mountain climbers. Cross, plank, dog, plank, cross. Got to be careful of my mic pack this time around, since it slid out last. Up. Can you make knee to elbow connection? It is farther than you think. Try to tap. Up. Hold. Lift. Lower. Butt. Squeezing. Keep your shoulders and chest strong. Look forward. Woo-wee. Grab that weight. I'm using 5 pounds. Anything more than that is not for me. 5 pounds does the job. Gives me that extra little weight for a challenge without putting too much extra stress on joints. You don't need much to be effective. Light hand weights, like we use in bar 1-2s, those build long, lean muscles, right? Not stocky, nothing thick, nothing like a bodybuilder, more like a ballerina. Yes, please. Squeeze your booty. Hold on to your weight. We have lunges. Right foot is leading. Left foot steps back, reaching at a diagonal. Elbows in. Here it is. Lunge. Reach. Stand up tall. Plug that big toe down. Hips are square. Or you can make it smooth. Lunge, reach. Stand up. Doesn't matter, right? So break it down if you need to. Make sure that left kneecap faces the mat the whole time. Make sure your shoulders are down. Make sure your chest is shining. You don't want to cover it You don't want to cave in. Pull that belly in. Awesome job. Rotating. Side to side lunges. So much of our daily support requires a strong trunk, right? A trunk that has range of motion, not stiff, but it can create movements and it can be strong when you need it, right? So when you reach back to hand something to the kids or take a truck away in the car, you are strong, you're stable, and you've got that range of motion to make that twist happen. We've all been there. Good, nice and strong. Don't use momentum. All right, drop that weight. You're on those forearms. I really want you to feel your core. Feel it. Squeeze. Feel. Belly in. Don't let that hip drop. I want your foot to drop first. Foot to drop first. Keep that booty low. The more tired you get, you'll start shifting into that dolphin. So break and breathe in a dolphin before you try to have your butt high and you drop a foot off.
Team bar, 61 with the thing off. Me and Blue. That's a raspberry. Red. The kind you find in the second hand store. That's a finished piece. Trying to make haters.
We have one more round. We can do this. Staying on my knees, preparing for the last cross mountain climb. Here it is. Cross, plank, up and down. Is your butt squeezing in a plank? It should be. Don't just use your upper body. Recruit all of those muscles to support this full body exercise. Booty tight. Keep it going.
Stop up and notice. Town with the floaters.
Your butt is below your shoulders in a plank.
Notice. Ride around town with the floaters. 1.5 for the landolay. B put spoil notice. Spoil notice.
Ooh-wee. 4 rounds is enough, right? Anything more, I'll be dead. Squat, knee to elbow. Let's go. Down, sit it back. Rotate. Sink into those heels. Stand up tall. Squeeze your left butt cheek lower down. Lift up. Right squeezes. Up and around. Take it easy. It's not a race. You're not whipping side to side. You're training that midsection. Awesome job. Lunges, diagonals. 4th round. Left side leads. Break it down when you need to. Smooth it out when you can. Good. Hip square. Big rotation. When you rotate, your glutes are active, your core is active, you have a weight in your hand, you'll feel it in your upper back, your lower back, the muscles, not through the spine. No pain from extension, just strength from rotation. Woo! Saved by that buzzer. We'll go side to side one last time. Anyone coughs just a little bit? Do you instantly think coronavirus? Because sometimes I do. I'm like, no, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Have I distracted you? Shh. I know one person, well, technically one household, who has had the virus. They didn't know they had it, but she's pregnant, and they found out the baby has it. So, of course, mom, dad, and siblings. Also, everyone's fine. No one got super sick. But other than that, no one else. We've got one move to go. Let's make it our best one yet. And then we'll do a little bit of mat work, a little bit of cool down, some stretching. This exhale helps me visualize my core activating, really tightening up. Woo. Here it is. Keep it going. Drop to those knees. Coming down onto your mat, laying down on your back. Knees are bent for now. And I want you to take a moment to find length in your spine. And then I really want you to press each piece into the floor. Relax your hands down for now. And then I want you to drag your heel and press that right leg out nice and long without moving that spine off the mat. All the way till you feel it's comfortable. Good. Now, if you release and relax, you'll notice that you have that extension in that lumbar spine. Option here, maintain that tilt. If you need to, bend. I'm going to use my left hand, but you'll be bending your right elbow, sliding your hand underneath that arch. Sliding underneath the arch, and then you'll feel that sensation of pressing into the top of your hand. And that may give you a little bit more stability. So of course it would be on the right side because your right leg is extended. But if you feel like you can do this and maintain it without a hand, go for it. All you are going to do is lift your head. Press your spine down, lift your head. Lower down. Inhale. As you exhale, lift that head up, pull your belly in, zip up your pants, cinch your rib cage shut. If you're starting to feel this in the front of your neck or tension in your jaw, before you lift your head up, just tuck your chin slightly. Here we go. Pressing your pelvis into the mat, zipping up your pants, belly button down, lower down. Good. Drag that heel and bend your right knee. Find the alignment in your spine, nice and long, get nice and tall, walking your shoulder blades together to give you a little bit more length, and then lower your shoulder blades down, drag that left heel out. Beautiful. Try to keep that spine down. Good, and then relax. So for me, this is what that would look like if I wasn't paying attention, right? So we all know that we're going to tilt slightly and then maybe even bending that left elbow, placing that hand down, and that'll give you a little something to reach towards. Here we go. We're going to lift. Inhale. Lift that head off the floor slightly. Don't let your head fall back. Bring that chin towards your chest. Lower down. Chin towards the chest. All we're doing is activating the core and stabilizing the spine. That's what we're building support for. Here we go. Lower down. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale, lift. Lowering all the way down. Dragging that left heel all the way in. And then all you're going to do is drop your knees to the left, roll onto your left side, coming up onto your left forearm. Your knees are stacked, your ankles are stacked, your hips are stacked. Shoulder, elbow in one line, and then it's a 90-degree angle out that forearm and wrist. Placing your hand on your top hip. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips and hold. Lower down. 2 more times. Try to hold it for about 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale, lift and hold. Here, can you feel that rib cage? All of those muscles, all of those thin muscles. Lower down. I feel it in my shoulder, my chest, my hips, my side. 1 more. And lower. Go ahead and swing your legs around to the other side. Forearm is parallel to the top edge of your mat. Shoulder is stacked on top of your elbows. Knees bent, ankles together, knees together. Hips are stacked. Exhale, lift. Instead of thinking of lifting through your hips, I really want you to lift through your rib cage. Lower down. Inhale, breathe nice and big. Exhale. Make sure that top shoulder doesn't round down. No caving of the chest. Nice, big, strong expansion. Lower down. 1 more time. Your spine is neutral. Nothing's happening to your low back. Right? Here we go. Use your core. Use your side body, chest, shoulders, back. Good. From your seated position, cross your ankles, make your way onto your hands and your knees, and then bend your elbows, lower your body onto the ground. You'll notice I'll stay a little bit lifted. I have my heart rate monitor on my chest, so I just don't want to crush that. Extend your arms all the way out to a nice, beautiful T. Bend your left knee, flex your left foot, lift your left leg off of the mat, and then roll all the way towards the back of your room. Pull your pants up, zip them up nice and strong. Relax your head, relax your ear right onto that floor. Opening up through the hip, maybe even taking that left arm up and over, reaching for that right hand on the ground. Opening through your chest. When you're ready, come back down onto that belly, keeping your belly, your chest, your forehead on the mat. Again, I'm not doing that because I've got my monitor. Bend your knee, flex your foot, lift that leg, and then let's dip over to the other side. So now that opposite ear is on that mat, extending your arm out and then lifting your right hand all the way up, maybe reaching back towards your left. Bend your knee and flexing your foot And then you can kind of ground into that foot. Get a little deeper stretch. Coming back down to your belly, squaring up. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, curl your toes, press yourself into a tabletop, and now cross your ankles and sit down on your bottom. Good. I want you to cross your legs, sit up nice and tall, and then slowly roll onto your back. Bringing those knees towards your shoulders and then reaching your hands for the pinky edge side of each foot. So your ankles are crossed and then you're reaching your hands towards your feet. And now I want you to bend your knees, open your hips up, and then bring and drive those big toes towards the outside of your knees. You'll feel a stretch in the hips, glutes. Try to give yourself a big squeeze, enough that you feel your tailbone lift. Good. We're going to try to roll up and balance on our sit bones. Feet do not touch the ground. Good. Go ahead and loosen that resistance a little bit. Lift your hips up. Roll up to a seated position. Good. Pull your toes toward your knees. Let's do 2 more of those. Try to find your balance. Use your core. Relax your shoulders. All the way up. Roll all the way back. Lift your booty up nice and high. Good. And then relax onto that back. Change the cross so that opposite foot comes on top. Reach your hands to the pinky edge side of those feet. Try to relax, open up those hips, and then draw those elbows out. Pull those big toes towards the outside of your knees. And then give yourself a little squeeze, so much that you feel that tailbone rise. When you're ready, let's roll all the way up into a seated balance. One side is usually easier than the other. Try to maintain that C-shaped curve in your spine. One more. Hold that balance. This next one, you're going to roll all the way back. Lift your tail to the sky. Big round of that back. Good. Lower down. Uncross your ankles. Lower those feet. Extend your feet and legs out nice and long. If this is too much on your low back, keep those knees bent. Reach those arms out to the side. Extend your arms overhead. Get nice and tall. And then exhale, lower those hands down by your hips. Shoulders relax. You'll feel a natural curve in your spine. If it's too much, just walk those feet in, lift your tail up slightly, tuck that tail under so that you can maintain that comfortable neutral spine. Palms are facing up, shoulders are relaxed, chest is expanded, open. Find your breath. Inhale through your nose. Out. Exhale out through your mouth. Do that again. Inhale. Expand through the ribcage. Fill up those lungs. Exhale. Push it all out. Belly button towards your spine. Let's do 3 more. Two more. Try not to breathe through your chest and shoulders. Excellent.